You're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. It's time for who wants some Nintendo hate fresh in the morning, huh? Bro, bully Sungrad. He deserves it. I bullied Sungrad enough. No more. I completely ruined that man's channel, and I don't feel good about it at all. I don't feel good. I know what it's like when your channel's dead. It's a terrible feeling. I don't want to give that to other people. I'm zen for it. I'm zen for it. I don't do that shit. I'm a nice guy now. I don't insult people no more. Yeah. Jet Set Radio is Sega, bro. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Time for some Nintendo. Hey! Oh. I don't know if I should be screaming that early in the morning. My neighbors are going to be like, that stupid Mexican again. Brr. Anyway. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond's producer offers an extremely deep dive into the game's development, struggles, team size, regrets, inspirations, and more. So, at first this looked like nothing to me, and then I saw this reply to it that said, oh, fuck. Oops. Then I saw this reply to it that was just gold. And it's I believe it's this one. Hold on, it's the biggest one. Jesus Christ. Let's find it right over here. This is awesome. Look at this. Check this out. Wow. So going off this it really seems like Nintendo was the reason for how everything came out, how it did in Metroid Prime 4. The desert, the motorcycle, how Silux was handled, the linear levels and ending, it all came from Nintendo. Retro was doing as they were told to. Wow. And you know what's funny? I believe everybody was throwing Retro Studios under the bus. Like, nah, it was Retro's fault. Nintendo just published the game. It turns out Nintendo really is out of touch. They were the ones behind it. And, yeah. So check this out. The Nintendo haters. Can I get a ball of Nintendo salt? Shit. Yeah, I got what you need. What you got? You want a ball? Nah, I want ball Nintendo salt. Yeah. Yeah, check this out. Alright, let's read this. No, I will not support you. I don't get supported, so neither should you. Fuck this website asking me for money. How dare they? How dare... Is that what it feels like when YouTubers ask you for money? How dare you, website? Metroid Prime 4 Beyond took a very, very long time to come out. The game was originally revealed back in 2017, only for it to be completely scrapped and restarted just a few years later. All in all, it was a 8+ year journey for Samus, blah, blah, okay. We don't often get too much insight into how Nintendo games are made. We rarely hear about the frustrations and regrets the team has. That's what makes a new interview from Nintendo Dream so interesting, as we get a serious peek behind the curtain to a degree usually unheard of from Nintendo. Below, you can get a detailed breakdown. Okay, well, let's get the detailed breakdown, because that's what I want to know. So here we go. Apparently, development began with just one interpreter on the team.
How was movie night with Evil Dead 2 with the beer and piss of money I gave you?
Bro! I thought I wasn't gonna like Evil Dead 2. I fucking love it! I fucking love Evil Dead 2! Oh my god, I love you guys' movie. No! Stop! Rambling! Stop! Stop! Somebody shut that man's super chatting privileges down. He's gonna get me in trouble. Fucking god. Stop! Oh, Josh! Josh, whatever you do, don't put that in the final edit, Josh. No. We don't joke about those things, Rambling. That's not funny. It's Nintendo. You know I'm immature when I'm still laughing at shit like that. No, chat, no laughing, chat. Don't encourage him. Everybody ignore Rambling. Don't give him attention. God damn it. Video sabotage is wild. I know, this asshole. He's the reason my streams are dead now. He probably chased everyone away. He's just in the back rubbing his hands together. Good, good. Suffer, Frit. Can everybody in the chat type, suffer, Frit, suffer. We're not continuing until everybody says I'm suffering. Everyone, now. All at once. No, don't say that, brother split. Brother Spliffmon. Oh my god. Yo! I love this chat. Okay. Surfer Frit. What? Frit said give him attention? Bet. No! Stop! God damn it. Listen to me. Suffer Frit. Lumbago? Okay, alright. Okay. Alright, I need to regroup. I'm a professional.
Suffer Frit. And
No, not you, Don. God dang it, Don. Anyway, Retro Studios had over 100 internal staff involved, so 100 people working on the game, okay? 3 employees from next-gen level games also helped. A significant amount of work was outsourced for art and cutscene production. Wow. Bringing in 300 people. See, you know what's crazy? Microsoft always gets shat on for, like, getting outsourced, you know, contract workers. But it turns out, like, Nintendo did it, too. They got 200 extra people on board.
I like Horizon in the morning. Suffer for it.
There's just something about Reforged Gaming saying suffer for it. How do I replay that? Can I replay that? I think I can. Hold on. Will it let me? No, it doesn't let me replay it here. Damn it.
I like
Here we go.
Horizon in the morning. Suffer Frit.
Suffer for it. Okay. Significant about it. Okay. Nintendo first communicated the game's overall structure, setting, and worldview to Retro. Wait, whoa! So, oh, it was Nintendo! Holy
I like
shit!
Horizon in the morning.
Uh-huh. Hello? Alright, whatever. Bro. So, yeah, so Nintendo first communicated the game's overall structure, setting, and worldview to Retro. So it was Nintendo. Nintendo started the whole thing. This was all their idea from the very beginning. They pitched the idea to Retro Studios. Nintendo first communicated the game's overall structure and setting worldview to Nintendo. Yeah. Retro Studios then created specifications, concept art, level design, blueprints, and experimental prototypes. So all they really did was the art. They literally just built the game, but this was all Nintendo. All Nintendo. That voice goes with everything. Yeah. This other one's not reading for some reason from Voidmoth Onyx. I'll read it for you. I'll have to put on my best Reforged Gaming impression. For some reason, I think we broke the bot. Goddamn. Y'all got me in on the chaos, and I love it. Suffer, Mr. Frit. Oh, come on. You too, Voidmoth. You too. God dang it. I love this chat, but I hate this chat sometimes. All right, anyway. Nintendo then reviews and approved these, providing modification instructions. So Nintendo also revised every single idea. After Nintendo's approval, Retro Studios translates this content into actual data and code. All right? And then various creative ideas proposed by Retro Studios are also developed using this process. So Nintendo played the biggest role here. Retro Studios was basically just putting together what they were asked to, based on what I'm gathering here. Which means that tweet wasn't lying. That tweet is dead on. Nintendo really is the one at fault here. Nintendo's the reason we got Miles and Metroid Prime 4. They're the reason we got that Scott the Woz looking character with the fucking glasses. It's their fault. All their fault. let's see. Retro Studios is responsible for all outsourcing, supervision, and delivery management. Nintendo held 3 separate meetings for 3 topics: game design supervision report from Nintendo, art supervision report, and progress management. So, holy Jiminy Cricket. Oh, oh, is that a Reforged Gaming reference? You know, we should watch some Reforge after this. I want to watch Reforge after this. I want to go pick on him for a bit. All right. Nintendo held 1 Zoom meeting with Retro Studios each week, each lasting several hours. So Nintendo was working closely. Like, all those rumors have been dispelled of, no, it's all Retro Studios' fault. Nintendo hasn't lost touch. No, Nintendo lost touch! Nintendo's got HIV! Everybody in the chat, say it. Everybody in the chat, spam. Nintendo has HIV. It's true. They got the HIV. We got your test results. You came back positive. Nintendo, you got the HIV. And I know they do. I know they do, because, like, how else are you fucking up this bad, Nintendo? Drones out of touch. They've got out of, oh yeah. They've got out of touch. Doesn't matter how hard Nintendine fallen now. What? First Harmon went after Asmongold and Moy. So what? I gotta see that. Suffer, Nintendo! Nintendo is him? Diego Garcia! No, it's not an early stream. It's the Xbox Developer Direct. It starts at 10 a.m. I have to be up early. I am so glad there's a lot of you here, though. Thank you for making my day better. You're amazing. Assholes. Anyway, during the pandemic, employees from both companies worked from home. See, that could have probably been what affected Metroid Prime 4 the most, was working from home. COVID probably was a huge factor there. Yeah. And after the pandemic, Nintendo traveled to Retro several times a year for intensive meetings. They went over there with the stick, like, horror shit, Joa build a Metroid game, we kick your ass. Let's see. The Beyond subtitle was chosen to signify the importance of across time and space in the game. Okay. Oh my god, wait a minute, check this out. This is the best part, hold on. There's more? There's more! Holy shit, there's a lot of info. We're getting 400 people, let's go! Shout out to 400 people! Let's go! Let's fucking go. All right. After the pandemic, yeah. Following Zelda Breath of the Wild's success and request from fans for an open world Metroid. What? What? I don't know any Metroid fans who asked for an open world Metroid. When did that ever happen? Tenabe decided to see if such an approach could be for the next Metroid Prime. No! It's true! It's true! Oh my god! Synthetic Man was right! Synthetic Man was right! Breath of the Wild ruined Nintendo! Internally. See, Breath of the Wild was a huge, successful, really good game. Alright? It's a good game. Nintendo put that shit out. But ever since then, they've been trying to replicate that formula with open world slop. And that's why Metroid Prime 4 has Metroid slop, has open world slop. That's why. Nintendo's got HIV! They've got HIV! Oh my god. One day some future sponsor is going to tune into these streams and be like, why is this guy shouting HIV? So that's why. All right, so Breath of the Wild, the whole concept for that game has been a plague to Nintendo. Like, they just want to replicate that success so bad. They want to do it over and over again. And that's Nintendo. Nintendo is a very repetitive company. People are like, no, they're not. But yes, they are. They recycle the same IPs for over almost 30 years now. No, over 30 years now, yeah. They recycle the same shit. So you can't tell me this wasn't intentional. Nintendo, hit gold back in 2014. No, not 2014, 2017. And here we are, and they're still trying to emulate that. It's okay. What's okay? Oh, Breath of the Wild, you think it's just okay? Well, I mean, yeah. Yeah, so, let's see. Tanabe pushed ahead with the motorcycle idea as he thought it would look incredibly cool. Wow. Who's Tanabe? Wait, hold on. Following Breath of the Wild's request, fans, okay, yeah. The open world...
Harmon Hiv is kicking in my warp speed.
Do I have Harmon Smith? I don't think I have Harmon Smith as an AI voice yet. I'm sorry, I'll get him. But yeah, HIV. No, Harmon doesn't have HIV. He's too fat. He's too fat. The open world idea paved the way for Samus motorcycle and beyond. Tanabe worried that fans might think he was copying the motorcycle DLC in Breath of the Wild, which he says was not the game. Bullshit. This is hilarious. What a story, Mark. Wow. Tanabe worried that fans... Yeah. Tanabe pushed ahead with the motorcycle ideas. He thought it would look incredibly cool. Well, it doesn't. It looks pretty fucking gay. What were you thinking? Viola was chosen as the bike name due to Tanabe wanting to use a musical influence as he's a fan of playing guitar. Well, so am I, but you don't see me naming characters after instruments, okay? That's incredibly gay. What are you... As a musician myself, you're cringe. You're cringe, bruh. You're cringe. Everybody in the chat. He's cringe. Yeah, all right. The color scheme of each area, including the vibrancy of the sky, was deliberately planned and matched to make it easier for players to remember while also stirring up emotions players should experience at different stages of the journey. I don't want to experience emotions.
Democast on another platform, not Twitch. I hate giving YouTube my bread. Rupees would be more appropriate considering who runs Google and YouTube.
Ooh. He didn't mean that, ADL. No, you're right. Hey, man, if you guys don't want to give YouTube any money, I'm not gonna fault you. I'm just glad you guys are here. I'm glad that there's more than 200 people here today. That's all I could ever ask for. Thank you. Anyway, where was I? Before I was so rudely interrupted with money. During the development of Metroid Prime Hunters, I like that game. Tanabe specifically requested that Silex backstory not be completely fleshed out. Oh, no. As he wanted to explore that idea in a future Metroid title. What? You mean you kept people waiting almost 18, 15, whatever, how long years for this game? And you're like, you know what? We're gonna, not include all the info on the villain. That way people can wait 20 years to find out more. What a fucking asshole. What a dick. Hey guys, it only took us almost 20 years for a new Metroid. So, you're gonna have to wait like another 20 years if you want to find out more about Silex. Sorry about that. Yeah, especially since it had no music on that part. Yes, there was no music. You're right, Brother Spliffman. You're right. All right. Let's keep... Metroid Prime 4 Beyond was conceived as the quote-unquote first installment of the Silex saga. So there was supposed to be like a trilogy. They were gonna have a trilogy for Metroid Prime 4. There's gonna be Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, Metroid Prime 4 Afterlife, Metroid Prime 4 Eternity or whatever. That's probably what they were gonna go with. Some gay shit like that. So Tanabe says that if visor scanning text is too long, players won't read it. It's true. It's true. So they generally try to keep the results to no more than 3 lines at a time. Tanabe had a personal obsession to assure that line breaks never occur within the middle of words and to neatly fit each line within the border of the display window, which was influenced by the novelist Natsuko Kyogoku. All right, I probably butchered that name, but okay. Let's keep going. Oh my god, what a lore dump. This is great. Okay. Scantex had to conceal the truth of the great tragedy while gradually weaving in keywords that players could understand, and a lot of effort was put into this aspect. Teneby originally planned to write the scan text himself, but then it was decided they should outsource to a professional writer. Okay, I don't care about this info. Unfortunately, the professional writer didn't work out, so Teneby tackled the project, and he says he felt rushed in doing so. Retro Studios is responsible for the sound effects and voice acting, okay? With the main theme, the goal was to convey Samus' feelings during the battle on Vuros, okay? All the music was created from Samus' perspective, okay? Each boss has its own unique background music, okay? In most areas of the game, the initial routes are more linear, which is more conducive to telling the story of the area itself and the Federation soldiers within it. Nintendo says the structure isn't as intricately interwoven as in previous entries, so Nintendo admits that. They admit that it's not as good. Because that is what made Metroid good, right? This Metroid Prime 4, from what I'm hearing from Metroid fans, it's a complete letdown. Some people say it's not even an 80. They say it's more like a 65, and that's the score it should have gotten, which is kind of harsh. I don't know what you guys in the chat think. I don't know if any of you here have a Switch 2. If you do, I want to shit all over you, so don't tell me. Trust me, you don't want me bullying you all stream. Because then it'll be a disaster. I'm a bully. So, let's see. Teneby says he hardly plays games. What? But watches movies quite often. What? What? Oh, Nintendo is fucked. Retro Studios was just sabotaged by this guy. Holy shit. Holy shit. Silux was done dirty more than Infinite. Yeah. Oh my god. He says he hardly plays games, but watches movies quite often. Bruh. You can't make this shit up. Bruh. Oh my god. Sounds about right. Yeah. I think that's why Metroid Prime 4 turned out the way it did. I think that's why you see Miles as a character. He's probably, like, that's where they got that millennial-ass character from. He must have gotten it from, like, Marvel films, Disney films, something. That character trope you see so often in media. It's not a coincidence. They're taking inspiration from all the wrong departments. They're going and they're watching movies? Bro, go play video games, you dumb fuck. How did you get this job? F-. What a retard. Holy shit. Yeah, so he doesn't play games, he watches movies. When making a game, Teneby focuses on how to create emotional fluctuations for the player and how to make wow moments. You know what you should focus on is making a good game. Wow moment? What is this? Is this real? Wow, what a... Dude, this guy lacks professionalism. He's a child. He doesn't take his job serious at all. With Beyond, Teneby wanted to leave players hesitant and conflicted up to the very last moment before pressing the A button to end the game. I mean, people definitely felt that way, but not for the reasons you might have wanted. Some people just probably wanted to be a wow moment. Cringe! I know, right? Fucking cringe. Get that shit out of my face. If you don't get that shit out of my face, bitch. All right, finally, we're near at the end here. Let's check it out. Let's see. Teneby anticipated some negative reactions. Oh, they knew that it was gonna get hated. Holy shit. They knew it was gonna get hated. Teneby anticipated some negative reactions to the game's end, but he says he's more likely to be impressed by movies that leave a lasting impression, like a thorn in your side. So he aimed to achieve that in Metroid. Fail. F-. Everybody in the chat type F-. Everybody, now, spam it, F-. The devs planned several events that would have deepened the bond with the Galactic Federation members, but had to cut them due to time constraints, which Teneby really regrets. Bruh, what the fuck is this, Nintendo? What are you doing to Metroid? That is it? That's what you wanted to do? What an ass, dude. Dude. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. Imagine if this guy is watching modern Marvel films and that's where he's drawing inspiration from. I legitimately think that's what happened. That's why the story was structured like that. Damn, look at all those F minuses. Look at all that. M minus. Look, it's so bad someone gave you an M minus. An M minus. Think about that. You failed, you lose. Good day, sir. Yeah. Now everybody type HIV. So, yeah, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Its disappointing results, its disappointment is the direct results of Nintendo and poor business decisions. They hired the wrong studio to do this. Retro Studios just did not deliver. I mean, look at some of these comments. Sounds like they started to rush it out for Switch 2 by the end. I wonder how much of Prime 4 1.0 made it into the final project. Interesting that they're setting this up as the Metroid Prime subseries on Forerunner Saga. This series is not going to end well. Yeah, he's a beta! I-500F2! You are correct! Thank you, good sir. He is a beta! 100%. Yeah. This is worse than Cena's retirement. Yeah. They fucked it up. I mean, how do you have all that time in the world to work on Metroid and this is the final product? It had to be the results of rushing it for the Switch 2. The Switch 2 is an albatross! It's an albatross! Everybody in the chat say, albatross! Yeah. I think, just, oh my god, let's see. It's definitely interesting to plainly read / confirm that Tanabe sees Metroid as a universe with the narrative potential much more so than a relatively rigid game design structure. What? Quite a troubled development, lots of... Listen, I don't think you can have it both ways with Metroid. It's either strictly a video game or it's a cinematic experience with gameplay elements. You can't have both with Metroid. Like, if there's anything I learned after beating Silksong, which is probably one of the fucking hardest games I've ever beat, it's that, you know, games like this have to be completely carried by their gameplay. Like, everybody buys Metroid because they want that from Metroid. They're not buying Metroid looking for a cinematic experience with gameplay elements. And that's where they failed. Now, I'm kind of concerned. Is that what they're going to do with Zelda? Like, if the Zelda movie takes off, are we going to see Nintendo try to turn Zelda more into a cinematic marvel than a video game? Because, I don't know, like, it's a very real possibility.